Alright guys, it is Ted with another video, and guys, this was definitely my best video yet. I absolutely love this video. This game, oh my god, this game was awesome. I've never had as much fun as I did in this game, in any other game at all. I went 157 kills and 11 deaths. This is my best score to date. I've gotten other games that were close. I had 156 and 6 on Nuketown, which I'll post probably right after this, actually. So, two of my highest scoring games ever you're going to get in 2 days. Lucky y'all. Anyways, I have a great start there, too. One death at the very beginning. I do get 11 deaths in the game, and it's more than I normally post, but this score was just ridiculous, and it was so entertaining in my opinion. I actually used care packages. I strayed away from my normal 8, 9, and 11. I don't like chopper gunners on radiation, so I decided to throw in a care pack and try my luck, be a little gambler, and it paid off for me. I got a couple of attack helicopters, I got a rolling thunder, and I got plenty of ammo. That's always nice. And another thing I love about care packs is that your teammates can change them. And you think with me knowing everything about the game, or at least I like to pretend I think everything about the game, I didn't know that your teammates could change them for you. I had not known that until this video, and one of my friends told me in the lobby before this that they could actually change my care packages. So I put them on. I don't like hardline. I like a flat jacket or scavenger. I think I used scavenger in this video. But I normally use a flat jacket, and I just don't like hardline. I normally use the higher kill streaks, and it doesn't really help me too much just getting it one kill in advance. Because this is my main thing I have with hardline, I guess, is that when you use it, it only helps you until you have your kill streaks. Then what does it do? It really doesn't do anything. It's a worthless perk in my opinion. After you have your kill streaks. Now, granted, getting a blackbird to kill early, or getting a UAV and only 2 kills, that help, I guess. It just didn't seem like it'd be one of the biggest helps. But if I'm using care package like I am now, I think it did a perk. However, my teammate was using it, so I decided I didn't need to overkill it. It needed to, because he was happy to help me out. And that's another thing, guys, is having teams that are willing to help you out. And in this video, I mean, I always play with teams that I know them either in real life or I play with them a lot on Xbox. But I don't think it'd be as good to jump on like an MLG clan or something like that. I'm not sure how much of I mean, I've never done it before, so I really can't talk about it too much, but I don't think it'd be as good. You don't really have a relation with these people if you just jump into a team with them on either Cupid Gaming or Puppet Gaming, whatever it's called, or MLG. Game battles especially, I don't think I'd like that too much. It seems like it's either too try-hard or just other people are too good, I don't know. I really like playing against idiots. It makes the world a lot easier, and that's what I've been doing in this game, really, until they all leave, and then I get new idiots, so even better, it's just a cycle, basically. Anyways, the other things I wanted to talk about in this game is Blackbird. Blackbird I use in all my games, and I haven't really touched down base on it too much, like why I figure it's one of the best kill streaks. And a few key terms I use in my games a lot is map control, and just positioning yourself really where it's a good spot to spawn trap. And the Blackbird is perfect for that. Blackbird, one of the best kill streaks, and although it doesn't get you kills, I know it's trumped by like the chopper gunner and the gunshipper dogs in most people's opinion. But in my opinion, I say no. I say Blackbird all the way, because when you have the Blackbird up, that's when the real exciting gameplay, because you can rush a spawn and be very, very confident that you're going to take every single one of them out, and you have a huge advantage over them because you know the direction they're pointing, and you know exactly when they spawn and where they spawn. And it's also great to learn the spawns. If you don't know them very well, call on a Blackbird and get a good team together. You'll find out the spawns very quickly because they show up on the Blackbird once they spawn. But it also helps you gather map control. And if you don't know what map control is, it's basically being able to control any engagement throughout the map and to push them back into one section of the map, like not having them run rampant left and right or at the B-bomb and the A-bomb all at once. Map control is, okay, we're going to let them have the A-bomb, no one go over there. Or, okay, they've got the A-bomb, we want to hold on to the B-bomb, so no one should let them get past a certain section of the map, and that's called map control. And you'll see here my teammates are changing the thing for me, the care package for me. It's awesome. I get a rolling thunder and sand turret there. That's alright, I guess, and this one flies out of the map. I did not throw the care pack marker over there. I don't know how on earth the stupid thing got all the way over there, but oh well, just a care pack. And back to map control though, it's just getting the people into a position that's good for you and bad for them. And I know it's kind of a pessimistic relationship, or whatever that word is. non-mutualistic relationship because they suffer and you thrive. That's, I don't know, it's great for me. I love doing it. But I guess they don't like it too much, is why they rage quit. But if you it's just holding down the map to a section or just a little piece of the map that you want them to go to, or it's the only place they really can go to, and making sure that they don't ever get an advantage over you. And you'll see that right about now we've got the Blackbird starting to come in. I'm going to get one in a couple kills here. Right there I get it. And we've already got one up. My teammates have probably got a couple backed up too. And from this point on in the game, we never lose map control. The enemies never get back into our spawn. We never have to worry about getting spawn trapped or spawning and dying, or them really even getting any air support. It just makes the game pretty much easy mode. If you have them in their spawn, then like you see I'm just doing right now, I'm just going back and forth, looking at one spawn location, looking at my radar, always keeping the left eye on the radar at all times to make sure that you know exactly where they're going to be, and then going to the spot where they next spawn at and shooting a couple groups of them. I love when they spawn in groups because you can get double, maybe even triple sprays if you're lucky. And which brings to my next topic, using the correct gun for the correct map. Now on a map like Radiation, this is one of the bigger maps. You will have some long-range engagements, and that's why I chose an assault rifle. I actually choose an assault rifle on most maps, because I figure it's a dominant gun for almost any encounter, basically. But if it's a map like Nuketown and you don't have the patience to either hold back or find a nice spot, aka camp, and build your kill streaks, if you're one of the guys that just likes to run into the action, get in there, get it done, get some kill streaks, have a lot of fun, definitely use a submachine gun. Submachine guns have such a high rate of fire, they have a faster draw time, they have faster aim down sight time, higher mobility, you can sprint longer with them. It's just, they have really every advantage over an assault rifle if you're one of those guys that just likes to run into the action, get some kills, die, start your streaks again, maybe even get a couple streaks along the way. Stuff like that, definitely use a submachine gun. Which, my playstyle is more laid back, or not laid back, I'd say defensive, offensive. I don't like to rush into the spawn until I'm sure that the situation is okay. Like right here when we had a Blackbird, I only went out of the spawn to go kill that guy planting the bomb, being a good objective player there. Yeah. And then I get right back into their spawn. And right here, like, I wouldn't ever be this far into their spawn. Right there I got like triple or quadruple teamed because they all spawn in a clump. And I love the type of situation, like, that's when the pressure gets on you, like, can take them all out, and right there I didn't. But it's a lot of fun. And once again, like, I'm right back in their spawn. I'd never take this risk if we didn't have Blackbirds up. And I couldn't get all these Blackbirds up if I didn't have a good team. You see I've got either one, maybe even two Blackbirds backed up, or right there, a 250th Blackbird for the entire game, or for all the games together. And this is only one of my accounts. I actually have two accounts, which I might do a combat record thing later on if y'all want to see that. I know I've got some pretty interesting statistics for y'all as far as like kill streaks, how many kills I average with each one, which might be fun for y'all to know. If you want that, just leave a comment below telling me you do, and I will be happy to put it up. Moving back into map control though, you'll see that we've got, I mean, as far as their spawn, they just can't get out of it. You also, I know a lot of the spawns, so I know what to look for, but if you don't, then just, like I said, the Blackbirds, they're just an amazing kill streak. You get in there, you can tell instantly when they spawn, so you got your back at all times, and you just really, you've got the advantage on them in almost every situation. And finally, guys, I'd like to talk about getting massive amount of kills. I mean, I hate to, I'm really not trying to brag at all. I know that I get kind of lucky in my game sometimes as far as what I do and such, and having such a great team to play with me at all times. But you have to get a lot of kills. It's kind of boring maybe to watch. I don't know, like, I've watched a lot of gameplay, and I know that I don't enjoy watching chopper gunners and gunships. And in any more of my recent games, I try to stick with dogs, Blackbird, and UAV. Because I think that the chopper and the gunship, like I said, are kind of boring to watch. But they all get you a lot of kills. And if you're not recording, if you want to play the game just for yourself, help your KDR out a little bit, then I definitely suggest running with choppers and gunships. I mean, that combo is just, it's unbeatable in my opinion. If you have, I mean, this instant air support, which equals an instant spawn trap. And if you don't have enough faith in your team, or if you actually don't have much of a team at all to play with, then air support kind of is, it's basically it's a spawn trap gatherer in my opinion. And a teammate said that one time, and I never really thought about it, but it basically is the truth, in that the kill streaks, not the kills themselves, are what get someone in a spawn trap. You can have 6 great players build a perimeter around their spawn, and you could probably get them trapped. However, it only takes 3 or 4 people dying to get them out of their spawn. The things that keep people in their spawn and keep a great spawn trap going is the air support, and you'll see that that's what we have consistently throughout the entire game. And that right there is a failed example of free firing. I see this guy on my Blackbird spray around the corner, and he's gone up a ladder and vanished over there. My attack heli actually gets him, which I got from my care package. I think I get either 7 or 8 care packs throughout this game. It was a care package fest. I mean, I actually had, man, so much good stuff. I got ammos, I don't know that ammos, got Scavenger Pro, but I had a couple of attack helis. I even got a Rolling Thunder, which is like the stealth bomber from Modern Warfare 2 if you didn't know what it was. So yeah, just amazing stuff. And here, this is when, in my opinion, the best part of the game is because we had air support Blackbirds, and we had a fresh batch of people that were not any good, and I just get right inside their spawn, and I just go on a rampage. I have a horrible aim though, and I get in a frenzy sometimes, and I have horrible aim. And best part of the game right here, this one guy comes up behind me, runs by me, and turns around and starts spraying, misses every bullet. That's when you know you're against blithering idiots, and that was awesome. And I actually started free firing a spawn location. You can tell I'm a nerd. I call it my gunship. This is the best gunship I have in the entire game. This is what made the game for me right here, as far as getting the most amount of kills. I did like a multi and a triple, I think. So actually a multi and 2 triples. Man, gameplay gets better as I go along. I don't remember it being this good. But yeah, and that's the only problem is when they spawn inside of a building. That made me mad when there's a couple people in other games after this who played Radiation again. This is turning out to be probably my favorite map now, even over Nuketown. But chopper gunners and gunships, people decide to run inside of these buildings. And that gets on my nerves a little bit. That's why if you ever run a 9 and 11 kill streak, try out the dogs. Calling dogs and a chopper gunner, although this may seem simple enough to figure out by yourself, dogs will get the people out of the buildings that are like camping, try to hide from your choppers. Then you can kill them again with your chopper gunner or your gunship or whatever. It makes things a lot easier. Also, I tell my teammates sometimes if I'm running dogs, all my teammates either run a gunship or a chopper also, and I'll tell them, just hold off until I get my dogs. Because when I call my dogs, it's a great thing, because I can get all the kills from people that are hiding in the buildings, which is normally close quarter combat, which dogs do great in. And they'll get more kills because their chopper gunners will go to town. You can't have people hiding in buildings if the dog's eating them, and it makes things a lot easier for them. For me, all of us together get a lot more kills. And this map, and especially Radiation, is great for dogs. I've gotten more kills in this map with dogs than I have in any other map. I'm going to do another kill streak montage, and I said this in another video. It's coming soon. I have to edit all the clips and get everything ready for y'all. But I've got a kill streak montage coming up soon, and I got 20 kills with 1 pack of dogs. And I have never gotten near that many. I think my average is about 6 kills per dog, or per dogs that I call in, and getting 20 was absolutely amazing. My teammates were just shocked. It was wonderful, and that made a great game for me. Doggies are they're so perfect. You can't protect against it all. There's no counter to them. There's absolutely nothing you can do against them. The Ghost Pro doesn't help you against them. Nothing does, and that's what I love. Same with Blackbirds. Nothing to protect against them. And I love things without a counter, especially in this game because you can be abused. And I like abusing stuff. What can I say? Only in video games though, not in real life. I don't abuse things. No substance abuse here. So yeah. Anyways, the game is coming to a close. We got about 20 seconds left. I post 100+ gameplays every single day. I have plenty backed up, plenty of good stuff coming y'all's way. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel and it'll appear in your feed or your box feed thing, whatever, your subscription box. And if you liked the video, click the like button. If you hated it, click the dislike button. I want to know what you think of it. So anyway, that's the game. We won 2-1, 157 kills, 11 deaths. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.